welcome back to my channel. So we are currently on our way to our house. Today is Saturday, June the 12th. I'm sorry if you guys hear the noise, but all the boys are in the car, and we are melting. How hot is it? 109? It's 110 degrees. If you guys are new, we do live in Arizona, and it is so hot. Like, stay-at-home weather has officially kicked in. Like, it is so hot. But since we do have a new build and we are excited, you know, we kind of just disregarded the stay-at-home weather. But anyway, so if you guys saw the last video that I posted, which was last week, not this Friday, but last Friday, right? Yeah, HVAC went in. And then on Friday, this past Friday, which was yesterday, my husband spoke to the construction manager, so we got an update on the house, and apparently there was a lot going on this week. So we are gonna go check out to see what they did. We actually came on Thursday night because my brother-in-law, which is my sister's husband, he is an electrician. He actually works for companies like New Builds, and he does like all the electrical stuff, and we were told that electrical was going in, so he came with us. He pointed out like a few mistakes or a few things that he, you know, told us that they're gonna have to fix, or that if they don't fix it, we should ask them to fix, because it's like a hazard or whatever, because like one of the can lights is too close to the gas light or something like that. So he pointed out a lot of things, which is obviously really helpful, the fact that he is an electrician. So we are gonna go look at that, because again, we came on Thursday and apparently they didn't finish electrical until either yesterday or today. So we're just gonna go make sure that everything that he pointed out was fixed. If not, so that we can bring it up to our construction manager. The other thing that we have going on that I wanted to mention is we are going to be getting our own inspector. So you guys know that, you know, new builds, they have like their own inspections, their own inspectors and whatnot. But we have heard a ton, sorry about the lighting right now. We have heard a ton of horror stories about like with the new builds and all that stuff. So we ended up getting our own inspector. We want the house to be inspected pre-drywall, so before the drywall goes in. And a funny thing, so the construction manager told my husband that he would let him know when installation was in, right? So that we could have someone come inspect the house. But I had already told my husband that I wanted someone to come inspect it before they put up drywall and before installation goes in, because I want to make sure that, you know, the structure is right. So we called around, which I know some of you guys are going to comment that my realtor should be doing this, and I 100% agree. But anyway, so we ended up calling around. We found a inspector, and she mentioned that she asked my husband if installation was in already, and he said no, and she actually told him that that was good, because a lot of these builders want you to come in and do your own inspection after installation is in, because at that point, like, you can't remove the installation, or they can't remove it, and you can kind of just, you know, go based on whatever you can see, versus right now that there's nothing. Obviously they can literally see everything. So I 100% agree with her, and we are probably gonna have the inspector come in next week. I also had someone tell me that I'm probably doing too much by bringing someone, but again, we've heard horror stories, and if my house is already, our date already got pushed back. If it's gonna get pushed back anymore, I want it to be because, you know, things are done right. So I rather them be done right the first time, right now, that it can still be fixed, rather than me having to go back later once like we're moved into the house. And just like our front neighbor told us that he wishes he would have done it, because he has like tile lifting up in certain areas. He said something about bents in the, like a wall looking bent now or something like that. So we just want to make sure, obviously, that everything is fine. And then another thing is, when we came in on Thursday, there was like a couple of switches, or not switches, what do you call them? Outlets. There was a couple of outlets missing that we actually paid for that were not installed yet, we just didn't make a big deal out of it because we didn't know if like the work was completely done or not. My brother-in-law said it looked like they were almost done, so I'm hoping or expecting it to be done today. So I want to make sure that we look for those outlets. And then as far as lighting goes too, in the bathrooms, in the master bathroom, there was only one can light, like the recessed lighting for like above the vanities. There was only one, and if I remember correctly, the model home has either 2 or 3, and those are standard. That's like what comes with the house. So I also want to take a look at that. So we are gonna go to the house, and then we are also gonna walk into the model home, because I just want to make sure that everything is looking the exact same way that it's supposed to. But yeah, so I already talked a lot. We are actually almost there, so as soon as we get there, I will show you guys what we are working with.
So we are here, and as you guys can tell, the black stuff, whatever, the black stuff is on the roof already. This is what it's looking like. So let's go inside. Okay, so here we go. We are inside now. As you guys can see, like all the electrical is in. HVAC. The one thing I do remember my brother-in-law saying is, for example, right here, as you guys can tell, that black pipe is the gas, and then this right here is the can lighting. So he said that that was a hazard, that had to be removed, or they had to do something about that. So I'm definitely going to point it out, because I'm pretty sure electrical is done now. And then he also mentioned about cables not touching the AC, like the HVAC part, the I don't know what those things are called, but there was a couple of them like touching it and going through them, as you guys can tell right here. So he definitely said that that should not be like that. So I'm gonna point that out as well. Again, a lot of these things are obviously, we just know because my brother-in-law was in here and he's an electrician. Oh, our gate is done. Oh my god, I just realized it. So our side gate, sorry, is up, and that's mostly because the house, I don't know if you guys can see it, the house next door is almost done. So our gate went up. So again, a lot of this is just because my brother-in-law is an electrician, so he kind of, you know, not kind of, but like he knows what he's talking about. But this is what, so right here, we paid to have an outlet, so that's an outlet, but we paid to have one up here for the TV, and there isn't one. So that's definitely something that we are gonna have to point out. And then over here, this is the master bathroom. And you know what, the other day when we came, they had a can lighting up here, which I think I have a picture of, but now they have none. So I don't know if they're done or not, like if they're gonna come back and reinstall those, or what's gonna go on with that. But we definitely paid for an outlet there, and then we also paid to have an outlet up here by the TV, like up, so that we wouldn't have to worry about mounting the TV ourselves, or like my husband doing the whole electrical. So there's one missing there. So there are a few things that are missing. Oh, and then over here, the dining room, if I remember correctly, in the model home, there's 4 can lightings, and right here they only did 2, and then the plug for the fan. So those are just little things that I wanted to point out, and I wanted to come see, because again, once we, sorry, I keep looking because I'm looking at everything, because I'm probably gonna come again either Monday or Tuesday evening and see if they added that. If not, so that we can make sure that we point it out, and then definitely the things that my brother-in-law told us about. But yeah, so HVAC is in, electrical is in, and then now they already started roofing, and then I believe that sometime next week they're supposed to start wrapping. Also, now that I just looked, my brother-in-law also mentioned something about here, like this wasn't, like this had to be had to have like some sort of like caulking or red paste or something, so it's not there yet. So I'm assuming that still has to be done. Let me go to the car. So I'm like a sweaty hot mess because like it's freaking 110 degrees. But anyway, so I just confirmed all my suspicions. The lights are off, they're not placed the right way. I just got off the phone with my realtor, which I probably should have recorded it. So she told me to email the construction manager, send them pictures, and that she was going to get in touch, try to get in touch with him, but I guess every time she calls him, he doesn't answer. So she said she was gonna try to contact him, and then she was also going to contact the sales rep. So the sales rep that we work with, he's literally here all the freaking time. I feel so bad for him because he works 7 days a week. Every time that we come, it doesn't matter what day of the week or at what time we come, he's always here. But so I am gonna write the email, but I am gonna walk in there because he's in there now and there's literally no one here, so I might as well talk to him in person rather than like go back and forth with emails. So I'm gonna go inside the office right now and talk to him. I'm not gonna record that because I don't want to record his face, and then some of the kids are asleep, so Alex is gonna stay in the car because, you know, I am, what did you call me, babe? What you call me?
You are a woman with power.
I am a woman with power and a lot of attitude, actually.
And the only thing I do is pay the bills, that's it.
Yeah, the only thing he does is pay the bills.
So you can do it.
So I wear the pants.
No,
so he's
don't wear the pants. I wear the pants, and this is the end.
So he's just trying to hype me up so that I can go and he doesn't have to do it?
Right, because I wear the pants and I tell you what to do.
Oh my god. But anyway, so obviously I got stuff going with the HVAC. I am the type of person that has a lot of attitude and a lot of confidence when it comes to like getting my, and no patience. And no patience. Zero patience. Zero tolerance for people trying to play me stupid. So I'm gonna walk in there like the powerful woman that I am. I'm gonna tell him that they need to fix those damn lights and they need to get my house going. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I already went in there. I spoke to our sales guy. He said that I should he said to email our construction manager and just ask him if they're completely done with electrical. If he says yes, then I can go ahead and, you know, pretty much start throwing all these jabs at him of like what's wrong with the electrical. So I'm gonna do that again. Today is Saturday, so I probably won't get a response until Monday, but I was gonna do it all right now, but I'm gonna wait until I get home, calm down, go through all the paperwork. Our sales agent is sending me an email of literally all the upgrades that we did. It also has like the blueprint of what we upgraded and what goes where. So before I start getting crazy, I'm gonna wait for him to send me that email. I'm gonna review it at home peacefully. So that is the update for today. Electrical's in, HVAC is in, roofing has started, and then I'm not too sure what they're going to be doing next week. But probably still the roofing, huh? Like, what are they called? Shingles?
I mean, I call it tile.
Tile, shingles, whatever it is that goes on the roof. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be starting that off next week. But yeah, just wanted to share this with you guys because, again, I want to share the entire process, especially if you are going through the process and you are a little bit more behind us. That way you guys don't make the same mistakes we did, or you kind of learn from our mistakes, or if there's anything that you see that we did that was super helpful, you know, you guys can use it as well. But yeah, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.